Hey, Deck Squad, everybody. How's everything going today on this marvelous Monday? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself. Excuse me. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, right? All of my social media stuff is down in the description box. And as well as my email and my Cash App. I'm still working towards my goal of 3,000. I'm a little shy of that. So make sure you share and tell your peoples. Tell your peoples. Tell your peoples. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Oh, I still have t-shirts. They're $20. You can email me all your information, name, address, size, color. I have them in red, black, and white, and then I'll email you back your shipping and handling, and then you can Cash at me, okay? That's how we do that. So listen, I want to talk about, now I watched a reunion last night. The ladies were gorgeous as always, right? I didn't really too much like Kenya's dress. It looked a little Jetsons, a little spacey to me. I didn't really like it. But everybody looked good. I want to know, what is they putting on their legs for them to shine like that? Is that some super baby oil? Like, what is, I always want to know that, because, you know, a lot of people, like, they don't, of course, don't wear stockings and stuff like that. And so I'm like, what is that? Because I'm dark, and I put on baby oil, Vaseline, everything. I don't think my legs shine like that, right? I want to know what that is they're using. So if y'all know, because I got long legs, and I like to shine them up and wear shorts and do all that stuff. I wore some shorts this weekend. So y'all let me know. Drop down in the comments if it's some Hollywood stuff, it's some special stuff you buy. I want my legs and my arms and shoulders to shine like that, right? So anyway, they look gorgeous. And I gotta talk about SHEREE first. Now, I was down with SHEREE. I'm still down with SHEREE. You know, SHEREE is a homegirl. She's from Cleveland. I'm down with SHEREE. She's an original OG of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is one of the original franchises. OC was first. I want to say Atlanta was second, right? But I know OC was first. But she's an original housewife. You know, she's an OG housewife, right? She got her house built. No matter how long, see, it don't matter how long it takes you, as long as you get the job done, right? And, you know, some people may be saying that about me, about my book, but it's a process. It's a process, and some things are not as fast as other things, right? And so you got a lot of things to go into accountability for that, right? So we waited for SHEREE 14 years to get her She by SHEREE. And everybody knows She by SHEREE. That's a very catchy brand name. Very catchy, right? Very brilliant. I don't know who thought of that, right? But we saw it. We liked it. Everybody liked it that was there, said it was wonderful, right? I've seen other people. I was watching somebody. Oh, I was looking at Quad on Watch What Happens Live. She was there. And, you know, different people I've seen on the internet say they was there. It was wonderful. Cool, right? Now, shortly after that, you know, this internet. See, back in the day, we didn't have no internet. We didn't have no social media. So whatever you said was whatever you said, and we went with it until proven not, right? Now, with the internet, it's instant. It is instant. The internet has made everything microwavable. You can find out in a second or two. For whatever reason, I guess somebody happened to see it. I didn't see it on SHEIN. I looked, but maybe I wasn't looking in the right place. They said that the gray, really cute athletic suit was on SHEIN, right? I looked for it. I didn't see it. That don't mean it ain't there. And now they're saying that she got all of her stuff from SHEIN. Well, if she paid someone, a fashion house or whoever you paid to do your thing, and they didn't, and let's say they didn't get it in time, because that's what she was saying, then she went to SHEIN. Now I know SHEIN takes 2 or 3 weeks because I've ordered from there, right? But I don't see nothing wrong with buying wholesale and reselling. Now, the problem comes from, I've done that plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? The problem comes from is, she said she designed it. right? She by SHEREE. Now, you can still have the She by SHEREE line, but if you didn't design it, you just got an online boutique, just say that or something to that effect. Don't say these are your designs, right? I don't know. It's a play on words. It's a play on actions. But now the website, I checked yesterday, I haven't checked today, but the website is down. The website crashed a couple days later. Now what I was told was that if you don't have enough bandwidth, because everybody wants to buy from SHEREE. See, SHEREE got $1 million business and ain't got no product. People waiting to spend their money with her. They waiting, and that's the kind of money you want, where people happily spend their money with you. Like, you know, I'm going to do something online in the very near future. You know, I want someone to happily spend their money with me. I don't want angry money. I want happy money, that you're happy to spend your money with me. And do you know how hard that is? Like, you already got people, the platform has been set for you. The platform has been set for over 10 years for you to get some money, right? And what I didn't understand is I would have never scheduled a fashion show without the fashions. You got to have the fashions first. You can easily get a venue. You can easily get a caterer. You can easily get a party planner. You can do all of that stuff. The main ingredient, SHEREE, is the fashion. You should not have planned a thing until you had those fashions. Because, like, if I order some stuff right now from Fashion Nova, SHEIN, or Amazon, now Amazon's quick. But anybody else, if it's coming from overseas, especially from China, it may take a while, and especially during these pandemic times, right? I remember I was trying to get a mattress that first year. I had bought a mattress the first year of COVID. In 2020, when I first moved to Charlotte, I bought a mattress, and it took months to get that mattress. And when they brought the wrong one, and I had to wait a few more weeks before they got the right one, and that still ain't the right one. And right now, I have to buy another mattress because that was not the mattress that I bought, and it's not doing right. You know what I'm saying? So, first order of business is get your merchandise, sis. Got to get your merchandise, right? So, I'm wishing her well, right? And you know, people out in the internet land, they waiting on you to make one wrong step. One wrong step, and it's all downhill for you, right? So I'm hoping that she gets it together. But what SHEREE needs is a partner, a person to help her think and suggest and help. And, you know, she got an older daughter. You know, maybe she should use her. But someone that can help her do the things that she needs to do and help her think. Because that's a huge undertaking. And it looks like it's a little much for her. You know, everybody can't handle a lot of stuff all the time or any time, right? So, you know, I hope she gets the line. I hope she got enough of whatever she's selling. And she gets the website back up. And then for the type of traffic she's going to get, I don't think you can get one of them basic, like, websites, right? You know, that you pay on the money and they do everything. I don't think you can do that. She got to go. She needs a team, somebody that can research and know what's best to do this. And if I was her, she got the mogul right there. She's been knowing the mogul for years. Just found out last night. No, that was Marlo. But you got Candy right there. She's a mogul. Candy is a mogul, hands down. She knows how to do business. That's who you should have went to and paid her if that's what we do. But I think her and Katie knowing each other so long, she would have gave her little tidbits of advice and little nuggets, right? That's what you should have did, sis. You got the platform and the people right there to help you. Not Kenya, because Kenya is just too messy. You know, during the reunion, they asking her about Martell. She talking forward. Like, stop. Kenya is hateful. I don't care what nobody say. A lot of people like, oh, I like Kenya. Kenya is mean. She's evil. She's angry. She's hateful. She's a whole bunch of things, right? Anyway, I just want to talk about She by SHEREE because I want SHEREE to handle her business. You know, I want her to do it. But I just think that she needs some assistance. And she needs some extra brains. She needs some extra brains, right? Somebody who has expertise in web building, or somebody that can tell you who the best web builders are. You know, she needs individual expertise. You can't do all that by yourself, right? But anyway, the reunion, like I said, the ladies look gorgeous. Now, what I'm sick of, I'm going to just get right to it. What I'm sick of is Sonya and Drew. I'm sick of them. And I'm going to tell you what about Drew. Drew has accomplishments. All those ladies are accomplished. Let me just say this. They're all accomplished in their own way. But I didn't like the statement that Sonya made to Drew, like, you're mediocre at best. That was mean, and that comes from the heart, right? Sometimes people can say something to you and you know, I know, I'll never be cool with you because that's how you really feel about me. And if you feel that way about me, we can't be friends because it'd be fake and surface, right? But she started out as Drew's friend, and what Sonya did, which is a lot of girls do when they first get on the season, they've been watching it, and they first get on a reality show. The black girls especially do this. They want to get with the it girls. They want to get with the popular girls, with the it girls, right? And a lot of times the it girls are the mean girls. So you get over there, and they act like they befriend you for a moment, then they tossle you up and spit you back out, right? Now, she wanted to be friends with Kenya really bad. I guess she wanted to be friends with Marlo. You know, she wanted to be friends. Now, Marlo's not a mean girl, but Marlo just, you know, she's just Marlo, right? She knew to talk with how she talked. But I'm tired of the Drew Sonya because what it is basically is that Sonya says Drew is saying things and this and that and saying the things that she don't like people to do. I was telling a friend the other day, if your friend is your friend, my friends are my friends. What they do to other people does not affect me. I may say something about it, but that doesn't stop me from being their friend. Everybody has different dynamics, right? You connect with people in different ways, and sometimes you disconnect with people in different ways, right? And for Sonya to say she didn't like Drew because of the way Drew was acting towards other folks, it had nothing to do with you. And, I'm tired of that beef. And then, Sonya started crying about it like, listen, I want them to end that. I don't know if I want Sonya to come back. I don't know. She brought her family, which is a good, she brought some characters to support her. She brought her supporting cast, which was smart, right? I don't know if I need her to come back. I don't know if I need Monyetta Shaw to come back. I don't know if I need Sonya to come back. She probably will, but I don't need her to come back, right? Drew is the way she is because of her husband. Psychologically, she tries to battle with the girl. She tries to say stuff, and sometimes it don't land properly. Sometimes it don't land properly. That's the deal with Drew, and then they go all out of whack with it, right? But what was touching to me was Marlo. I connect and I feel Marlo so much, and I felt like if I knew her, we'd be friends. She would be my type of girl, right? I don't care what anybody do to get their money. That's not interest. That's, I might gossip about it, but that ain't really my main interest. In order for you to be my friend, I got to know how you getting your money. If she doing whatever she doing, if she dating men, she dating rich men, better date a rich man than a broke man. I don't see the problem with it, right? She's not sleeping with nobody, none of y'all husbands or boyfriends or love interests, right? I think, this is what I think. Marlo was dating Ted Turner. He was a very, very, very rich man. Ted Turner has a street named after him downtown here in Atlanta. He was a broadcast guy. I don't know if he was with NBC or with somebody. Married to Jane Fonda. He accomplished man. I'm going to say that she invested her money because I heard her speak of investments more than once. Whatever he was giving her, she may have learned from him. She made her money grow. Now, I don't have a problem with somebody being a high-end escort if that's what you are, or you only date big money men. I don't have no problem with that. I don't see what's wrong with that. You're giving it away for free. You might as well get paid for it, right? I don't see a problem with that. Marlo likes fashions, and she explained, which I don't like when you have to explain yourself, right? This is why I really like her, connect with her so well. Because when you've been in a situation where you didn't have anything growing up, you had nothing. You bouncing around place to place. You ain't got nothing. And every time you grab hold of something, it get away from you, right? I get her. I lived that, right? So I said to myself, when I got to college, when I got to college, I realized if I had a bad day, I can go shopping, right? Now, I don't want to tell too much on business because all this is going to be in my book. But I realized when I was in college that shopping made me happy. That was my happy thing, right? Once I got out of college, had my baby, I started off with shoes. Like, I love shoes, right? I love handbags. I love hats. I love it. Shoes and bags. Love them. Come in my house now. I have a wall full, stacked up. I love shoes, right? And I remember when I was probably 19, and I remember I had my shoes lined up against the wall, and I had 10 pair of shoes, right? I had never had 10 pair of shoes ever in my life. And it made me feel so good. I remember that like it was yesterday. And I remember the thought. I remember how I felt. I remember all of that. So I don't really have habits. All the habits I had, I don't have anymore. But shopping is my thing. I love to shop. It makes me feel good. Anytime I have a dime, it's going towards some clothes or my house or my car, but mostly on me, right? So I get where she says that's what she does with her money. She made investments that she likes spending fabulously. She's made connections with certain designers, you know what I'm saying? I get her totally. I don't fault her. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you got it, you got it, right? You like to look fabulous, look fabulous. Like I like to look fabulous too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that kind of money, nowhere near. But any kind of money that I have, I put it on myself, right? So I get that. And it was a very touching moment. And what was interesting was the whole time she was talking, you could see the disdain in Kenya's face. See, let me tell y'all what I'm telling y'all about Kenya. It ain't just, I don't like Marlo. It's something deep. It's deep, right? She has a jealous spirit. I don't care what nobody says. Kenya's beautiful. She's got a body. She's all of that. But she has a jealous spirit. You could see it in her eyes. You've seen the demon in her eyes if you watched it, right? And the moment she got an opportunity, she interjected and tried to cut her down. Like, y'all watch Marlo. Watch her. Just watch her. And one of the reasons why she don't fool with Candy, because Candy got some money. I believe Candy done helped her a time or two. I believe that, right? She got a jealous spirit. I really felt Marlo in that moment because she was trying to help. She's trying to help her mother. You know, I watch, you know, black women, we are the strongest creatures on earth. We are. Mentally. Not physically, but mentally. We carry a lot on our back. We carry a lot of people on our back. And sometimes people dismiss that, right? That was a very touching moment for me with Marlo, right? Again, Kenya I just don't like her. And I'm assuming they keep her around because she's good TV. She gonna read and all that, but I don't like her. Because what does she have going on but to aggravate and agitate folks, right? So they got to talking with SHEREE about her dating life. And I didn't think she would talk about it, but I already knew that he went to New York with her for the filming of the reunion. He was there with her. They did a live, right? And someone, I think it was Sonya asked, or somebody asked on the card or whatever, why would you date him when you know what he did to his ex? SHEREE said, I'm just having fun. You know, but I do know, now I can't speak on about Martell because we get to be seen what he gonna do, but men don't treat all women the same. I do know that, right? But if that's their character, then you may get that. But we don't know about that. SHEREE says she's having fun. As long as she keep it in the fun realm and don't try to lock him in and lock him down, she'll be all right, I think. As long as she keep her feelings in check, right? So then who we got? We got Kenya. I already talked about Kenya. I don't like Kenya. Now, Candy and Marlo got beef. And, you know, pretty much when Candy fall out with you, she's over with. She don't ever go back, right? They got a beef. And what I found out was that Candy tried to help Marlo. See, now that's what Marlo was a little wrong at. She tried to help Marlo and get her a show. Her and Todd is a producer, right? And they helped her. So Candy, I like, because Candy helps people. She does. She does a lot for folk. That's why I'm telling you, she didn't help Kenya. They just ain't talking about it, right? You can't tell me she ain't helped Kenya. And so Marlo said she didn't like the contract, right? And then Marlo said, was it SHEREE and Marlo said, Candy, I always talk about them on her, speak on it, right? But if you're on a show with these people, you're going to speak on. Now the problem is, it's a thin line you got to go through to not be negative. It's the same thing like with Heavenly and her YouTube channel. Like, you're going to talk about it because you have a platform to talk about it. But if these are your castmates, and if they're more than castmates, if they're your friends, then there's a thin line you have to be on, right? I don't know how many episodes they're going to have of the reunion. I'm going to say 2 or 3 because you got to bring the husbands out and they got to bring Manetta out. Is there any other friends of the show? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, what gives, and who comes back, and so on and so forth. I'm glad that Marlo has a peach. I hope she continues with her peach. It's been rumored that Candy's not coming back. I don't know. It's also been rumored Phaedra coming back. I would really like to see Phaedra. Now, you can take Sonya out and bring Phaedra. Matter of fact, you can take Sonya and Drew out and bring Phaedra. And cut the budget and bring Phaedra back. Phaedra would be excellent on there. Excellent. Excellent. She'd get Kenya, right? So anyway, y'all, that's what I'm talking. That was that on that, right? You know, I was watching, and I was gonna talk about that until I watched the reunion. I'm still gonna talk about it today. Upload it later. About Ray J and his Kim Kardashian saga, right? Because I'm a little confused by it, but I'm down with you, Ray. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box. I got t-shirts. Support your sis. Support me in several ways. You can support me by buying a t-shirt. You can support me by becoming a subscriber. You can support me by Cash Apping me, right? At any rate, you all have a great, marvelous Monday, and stay safe, okay?